True love lasts long past Valentine's Day and the boxed chocolates. Example A, Kathy and Jim Webster. They took advantage of KUAF's Mobile Listening Lab's trip to Butterfield Trail Village in Fayetteville this month to share some details of their more than 50-year marriage and even longer relationship.
Well, we met a long time ago. I was 13 and you were 14? And we met at church.
In Denton, Texas. Our families went to a church, same church in Denton, Texas. She lived in Argyle, Texas, which is south of Denton. And I lived since 1957 in Denton with my family. So I knew the whole family. I think the family liked me better than she did at that point in time.
No, that's not true.
We got together in church in the youth program first, and I fell for her. I had a mad crush on her, but she did not on me. The feeling was not mutual. And
it became mutual later.
And so then we went through junior high and high school together, and then graduated at that point in time. They moved to Denton. Oh, gosh, they moved to Denton.
Well, it was my senior year.
In high school, which was you want me to say when it was?
You go right ahead.
1967 was her senior year. Mine was 66. So I've known her since she was 13 years old, which is, as she said. So that's quite a time. And we, as indicated, families were aware of each other and did a lot of things at church. But other than that, we were not that close. Yeah. Other than the fact I still had a secret crush on her. I picked her up at her friend's house and we went to the movies. And I wasn't sure we were going to have the date because she developed.
I was bitten by a spider.
Oh, that's right.
On my face. So for your first date, that's really not how you want to start it, but.
So I mean, I remember we had a great time. I did. I had a great time. I'm not sure whether she did or not.
I did.
But obviously ended okay.
Then he was at Purdue University, and I went to North Texas State. And so I think it was my sophomore year. Yeah, my sophomore year was when he came home from Purdue, and I have twin brothers, and they're 7 years younger than I am. But they saw Jim at the park, and they said, "You ought to ask our sister out for a date."
No, they asked whether or not I wanted to go see her sister.
Oh, okay. Well,
which I took them home that day. I was out driving home from a friend's house. I stopped and asked them, and they said, "Well, no, we're just walking home." And they lived maybe 2 miles away. And I said, "Well, jump in and I'll take you home."
That's when our romance, our love story,
that's
began,
true.
Truly began.
Then that was my junior year at Purdue. And so I went back to school and we just talked for a long time via long distance, via telephone. And
each Saturday.
Yeah.
We talked for about an hour or so.
And then it happened. I got up enough courage to ask her if she wanted to do a lot more than just date. In other words, do you want to get married? This was after, I don't know.
Was it Thanksgiving?
Yeah, no, it was during the summertime. I was home during the summertime, and we went to Dallas. Drove down to Dallas. It's only about 36 miles away to go to the show, and then we'd always go to Bob's Big Boy and have a Sunday after the show before we drive back to Denton. So then we stopped because I had wanted to ask her the question, and luckily she said yes.
Kathy and Jim Webster recorded with the KUAF Mobile Listening Lab at Butterfield Trail Village in Fayetteville this month. Our Listening Lab administrator is Emerson Alexander, and the lab is a possibility thanks to funding from the Walmart Foundation's Creating Community in Northwest Arkansas through Bridging and Belonging initiative. You can learn more at listeninglabkuaf.com.